Hi, and we're back. We're a little earlier today because I'm getting ready to go on a trip. And part of that trip is some of you remember our dog Bella, and I'm going to be visiting her, and I may bring her back for a visit. So this morning, I have to laugh at the shenanigans that politicians do and the hijinks and what you might call psychological warfare that they do with each other. I remember back when President Trump was running in the primary that the DNC was pushing President Trump because they thought that he would be easier for Hillary to beat. And they really regret doing that. I hope the GOP doesn't regret doing what they have done because they are the ones who got Jasmine Crocket to run for Senate in Texas because they think she will be the easiest one for them to beat. Now, if she finds this information out, I don't know what'll happen. But here's what they did. They just quietly started inserting her name in polls and in the Democrat polling for the primary for Senate in Texas. They just put her name in the polls and somehow magically, you know how polls work. They're very safe. There's no trickery in them. There's no her name kept popping up at the top, that she would be popping up at the top of all these little polls that they did against, I guess, Beto O'Rourke and whoever else. And so
she might win against
Beto. And then the GOP said, this is actually, maybe we need to capitalize on this. And so they began making calls, obviously not identifying themselves as the GOP. They probably paid people to do this calling, but they began making calls to the DNC saying, we want Jasmine. We want Jasmine. Jasmine for Senate. And the DNC started saying, what's going on here? Look at how popular she is here. Wow, we did not know she was so popular. Maybe we can run her for Senate. And so,
if she's a well-spoken talking head, that's all that's required. Put money behind that and look at Obama.
Exactly. And here's the thing that I mean, the GOP may think that, oh boy, we're going to have this easily beat candidate because they really, the people who are running for Senate in the primary in the Republican side are three very strong candidates. Any one of them would be a good choice. Well, I shouldn't say that about John Cornyn. I'm kind of not happy with him, and he's been in for a long time. But you have the AG, Ken Paxton, who is, I mean, I like him, and I'm guessing that, he's popular. He was reelected in Texas. And then also, and I did not know this yesterday, Representative Wesley Hunt, who is another House rep. I'm not crazy about these House reps running for other seats because we really need to maintain that majority in the House. But the House rep, Wesley Hunt, is very outspoken. He's excellent. To me, he's an excellent House member. I love to hear him talk. I think he's former military. He's very smart. And he is also running for that. So it's John Cornyn, Ken Paxton, and Wesley Hunt running in the primary in the Republican side, and apparently Jasmine Crocket and Beto O'Rourke. And I haven't.
Oh, that's going to make me cry with happiness.
I haven't heard of any other people running in Texas for that seat, but we will see how this shakes out. Now, I will say Jasmine Crocket, in an interview that she did on one of the lamestream medias, she actually made the comment that she did not need any Republicans to vote for her in order to win the Senate seat in Texas. Now,
brilliant.
Yeah.
Right on.
And so
Don't campaign to get those Republicans. Just go with those leftist Democrats. It's a winner for you every time.
You know, if it was a deep blue district, or if it was a deep blue state or a deep blue something, she would probably be right.
Well, there are blue things around all the major cities.
Right, but I'm saying Texas as a whole. I mean, the senator is statewide. Yeah. So Texas as a whole is pretty red. And
excellent choice, Democrats. Go for it.
And not only that, but they also redistricted so that the redistricting in Texas will gain them 5 seats in the House. They will net 5 seats in the House from that. So maybe that's why Wesley Hunt feels like he can run for the Senate. I don't know. I don't like to see these House members run for these things and then lose their race, because then they're out of the House and they're out of whatever position, and they're really good candidates or they're really good House members. So there's that. This is the game they play, and I just hope and I pray, because we've seen it before, where this kind of thing has backfired. You know, where they think, oh, this is the weak candidate. We want to gin this person up. I just hope it doesn't backfire them. I hope that the cheating, Texas has cleaned its voter rolls, and Texas is really strong on cheating on voting. And so hopefully it will be a free and fair election. It is going to be interesting. We said that the other day, but it's even more interesting knowing that this person was basically nominated by the GOP to run in the Democrat primary.
This smells like Trump, if you ask me.
It does. It does. It absolutely does smell like something. Trump. Oh, geez. I imagine maybe Trump and
No, really, that was Obama's work. Go for it. Go for it, Democrats. It's Obama secretly in the background manipulating.
That's right. Obama's really in charge. Don't pay any attention to the man behind the curtain. It's not really, no, we're just, this is a joke. It's a parody. We're doing a Saturday Night Live skit. We're pretending that the GOP did this. It's not for real, right? It's not for real. So other way. And I think that I shouldn't jump on this, but the House actually just passed the NDAA, and I think there's some very interesting things in that. And maybe later today, Bill will have a live stream or a report on that, because there's some very interesting things in that NDAA. One of them is they did have a provision that Pete Hegseth has to show that video to the full Congress. You know, we complain about the Republicans all the time, and rightfully so. And I just read a thing with James Comer promising to subpoena somebody. And it doesn't even matter who. He promises, and I want to say this to you, James Comer, you talk a good talk, you don't walk it. You're always promising to subpoena these people. You're always promising to submit their names to the DOJ for prosecution. Now, here's the thing about it, Republican people. I want you to listen to me. Steve Bannon and Peter Navarro went to jail because they would not testify before the bogus J6 committee. The least you can do, James Comer, the least you can do for them is to send these things to the DOJ, to make a criminal referral to the DOJ on the Clintons, because they are refusing to testify in front of your committee. And anybody else who refuses to testify in your committee, you need to make sure they are prosecuted to the full extent of the law, like Steve Bannon and Peter Navarro were.
Right on.
And that's it. That's my full statement, full stop. I'm done. But that's what I want to say to them. And as soon as I can, I am going to put your name to this tweet. We're going to tweet this out. And I'm going to put your name on my Twitter account. By the way, I have 67,000 followers on my Twitter account. and I can make sure that James Comer sees it.
Is that the highest it's ever been?
No, I had before they brought me down. They brought my Twitter account down the same time they brought down Bill's YouTube channel, and right before the elections. It was like maddening. But I was only down for 4 months. You were down for almost 4 years. But I had, when they took me down, I had 96,000 followers, and now I'm down to 67,000. But it's still a good number. It's still something. Yeah. In any case, is that all we have?
Yeah.
I am getting ready to travel, so you all can pray for my safety, and please pray for Bill while I'm gone. And God bless President Trump. God bless the United States of America. God bless all of you.
Bye.
Bye.